Hey, what's up, Bully fam? Chris here of Phil and Bully Camp, signing in once again for another great episode. And today, we're gonna talk about 5 major factors why our American Bully breeding or any dog breeding fails. The first reason why your breeding didn't take or failed is the health and age of your dog. If your dog, the bitch or the stud, is healthy and they're ready and they are at the right age, then your chances of your breeding is bigger that it will be successful. Like let's go to the stud. When you use a stud, make sure he is healthy and he was checked by a vet and they did a semen evaluation on the stud if it's not yet proven or doesn't have any puppies on the ground yet. So make sure when you use a stud, you go to the vet, make sure the stud has his semen checked by the vet and that it's good, the motility rate is good, because they will get a semen from the stud and check his semen. If they will say he's good, his motility rate or the number of semen is like the ratio is very big, then you will have more successful rate of the breeding. But if they will say he's not yet ready, like some dogs or stud, when they are only 10 months below, their semen is not yet developed. So make sure again, semen check the stud. So when you breed with a stud, make sure they're like a year older and they have the semen check if they're not proven. Okay, now we go to the female. Bring them to a vet again and make sure they check her. If they say she's healthy, then she's good to go. But the age too is number one. Make sure do not breed the female in the first heat. Make sure second heat is fine. That's the minimum. That's the youngest she can be. Breeding dogs or the female bitch under like when she's in her first heat, that's not good because her body is not yet ready for the breeding to take puppies. Her organs are not yet well developed and there's still room to grow or developing, so that when you breed them underage or not yet ready, you cannot, the breeding is not that won't be successful. It's like let's say for example a fruit. When the fruit is not yet ripe, you cannot eat it. It doesn't taste good. Just look at that. With the female bitch, when she's too young, her organs are not yet ready for those stress. Number two, why your dog breeding isn't successful or it fails. When you breed, timing is important. Like the timing, when I say timing, the fertility rate of the bitch should be at peak level. Now, how can you check that? Go to a vet again. Bring your bitch and they will get a blood sample through the veins and then they will put it in a, what they call the progesterone machine. A progesterone machine is something that measures the peak level of the female when she's ready to breed. So if your female is not yet ready, it will show in the progesterone machine. So the vet will tell you, come back the next day and we will check again. Because the more you are close to the peak level, the more the chances are high. That's why when you hit them in the peak level, the bitch, when you breed her to your stud and you hit them you did the progesterone and the level is peak, first day, and then next day you rest. The second day, breathe her again so that the progesterone level will be going down already. So it's like an assurance already. So you hit it again, and then next day rest again. On the third day, that's like an icing on the cake. It's like even the progesterone level is not that big, she's still ready. So hit it again, and then that's when you have more. Please don't be cheap when you're breeding. Make sure you plan it. Make sure you're financially stable on it. You have savings set aside for it. Okay? For the progesterone, it's important, and that's the number 2 major factor. When your bitch swells up, when she's in heat, she will swell up first. Make sure you count from day, you will see the swelling. When she swells up, after like 1 week, then she will bleed. That's the time when first day of bleeding, you will see drops of blood. Count up to 7 to 9 days before doing the progesterone. 7th day or 6th day, do the progesterone. And if she's too early to breed, the doctor will tell you to come back again. Of course, you do the progesterone and they will tell you if you need to come back or she's ready. But if she's too low, they won't advise that. If you're doing AI, the level usually is 12 up. 12 ng per ml, something like that. They will tell you she's ready. So if it's below 12, they will tell you to come back and they will do another progesterone. Progesterone testing is like $50 to $75. So it's not bad, but compared if this is important breeding for you. Number 3 in the list, why your breeding fails. The bitch is so important that after breeding her, the aftercare and nutrition of the bitch is so important. Because the bitch, she's the one who's gonna produce the puppies and carry it. So she is your focus to take care of her when after breeding her. First of all, after breeding her, make sure you give her vitamins and you feed her good. Okay? Vitamins is important because it's like it supports the immune system and like calcium. It gives good bones to the puppies when they're developing. Some vitamins, they have the folic acid. Folic acid helps with the development of the organs of the puppies too. So make sure when you give them vitamins, make sure they have the calcium and the folic acid. Now, after breeding them, give special care to the bitch. Don't let her run around, play with her just like the good old days when she was not bred, let her jump on high grounds. Don't let her do it. It's like humans. When they're pregnant, they have morning sickness, they feel bad, they sluggish. Please, don't let your bitch run around and jump around. Make sure she stays in a quiet place, in a kennel, and when you potty her, make sure you leash her if you can and bring her to the potty place and let her do her business, walk around with her a little bit, then bring her to the cage. Let her rest so that when the puppy is in the development stage, they won't be like aborted or dissolved. Okay? Number 3 in the list, take care of your bitch. Don't let them stress out. Make sure they're relaxed, they can sleep well, and they don't run or jump around. Number 4 on the list is be proactive. Be ready. When I say be proactive, okay, let's say that your bitch, after 30 days, you bring her to the vet, and for confirmation, when you say confirmation, after 30 days, you will do an ultrasound on the bitch if she got puppies in the belly. Ultrasound shows the heartbeat. So as long as the vet tells you, oh, there are heartbeats, sometimes the count is not yet accurate. So they will say only like, I see heartbeats of the puppies, because the bone are not yet well developed. When you confirm after 30 days, make sure that's when you focus on the bitch. Feed her well, give her vitamins, and don't let her run around. So if you're doing that, next in your plan is make sure you count the days. You set up an appointment with the vet. If you're gonna do a C-section with her, set the date, and also talk to the vet. If they don't do emergency, like those night, if your bitch does labor at night, if they don't do that, and you make sure that they will be honest to you, because this is the chance that you have to plan it. Get a spare vet, like an emergency vet that takes emergencies at night, because sometimes the female bitch, they go in labor at night. So it's hard when the puppies get stuck, you don't know what to do, something like that. So please be proactive, talk to your vet, set up the appointment for C-section. If they cannot do the C-section in an emergency time, get another vet and talk to them that you need an emergency vet, that 100% you can call them and bring your dog to them when she's in labor for the C-section. It will be a little bit higher. The rate or charge will be a little bit higher, but the safety of the mom and the puppies will be better, and they are secured. And you're not stressed out because you're the dad of them or the mom of the dogs. So you worry too much. But sometimes the emergency vets, they don't charge a lot, 1,500 down. But some vets, they charge a lot. So you better be proactive. Look for vets that have good rates. Okay, after the ultrasound, that's your assignment. Be proactive. Look for an emergency vet. And make sure you set up the C-section for your trusted vet with your dog. Number 5 in the list. When your dog bitch is like 1 week before the C-section date and she's too big, you need to help her when she's going to the cage, when she's going down to the cage. Help her. Give extra care with her. And also you have to look after her at night and make sure you feed her good, make sure she eats. Because like a week before the C-section date or their labor day, they won't eat a lot. So the dog food you're giving them won't be like, they will just smell it. What I do is get some wet food or buy rotisserie chicken or anything that she likes to eat and mix it with the dog food or puppy food. I use puppy food, like the dry dog food, puppy dry dog food. And I mix some chicken, liver, anything that will enhance their appetite, because they're like pregnant women, they feel the puppies inside, and the puppies move so getting heavy. They move a lot. She can't sleep good. So those are the things that stresses her out. So give special attention to her, especially a week before the due date. Make sure you stay with her. Make sure she gets good, clean water, fresh water every day. Those things. And this is a chance to prepare all the stuff you need. Make sure you have all the equipments that you need, like the plastic tout or a puppy incubator, warmers, the heat lamp, the bulb, and the what do you call that, the bubble thing that you press and gets the mucus from the puppies in their nose, something like that. Make sure you have to prepare everything, the puppy pads, the place where she will whelp the puppies. Give your bitch, the female bitch, comfort and take care of her, because she will be the one taking care of the puppies. And if you have friends that breeds too, you can call them anytime. Don't be shy to ask them, because we're not dealing with things here. We are dealing with a life here, with a lot of life. So when you breed, you have to be, your focus should be, you can't be shy, you can't be get embarrassed or something. You have to focus on them and make sure you give your best shot in taking care of them. Also, sometimes you have to have the goat milk, the milk for the puppies if they don't eat good, so that you can feed them, like assist them with the feeding. If the mom, sometimes in the first 2 days they don't have much milk, so you can give them the goat's milk. You can buy them from farm stores for whelping the puppies. Okay, again, I'm gonna sum it up. Number one is the age of your stud and the bitch. They should be at the right age. Okay, number two, don't be cheap. Do progesterone level on your dogs. The timing is important. I'm telling you this because I experienced it through the years, and doing progesterone is number one for me. Number three is the care, the aftercare and of the bitch. You have to give her vitamins. You have to do not let her run around and jump around. Vitamins rich in folic acid and calcium. That's more important. Number four, make sure you have to be proactive. Get the emergency vet before, on the ultrasound, on the day you do the ultrasound or 30th day, you must have an emergency vet just in case your vet is not available. Just in case your bitch comes in earlier, like a day or two at night time. That's too stressful. I experienced that already. Be ready. Prepare all the stuff you need when the puppy comes. All the stocks, the milk, the incubator, and everything. Well, I wish you learned a lot from this episode, and I wish you click on the like, share, and subscribe button so that you will be updated with all my videos when I upload them. And please do click it. I really appreciate that. Gives me the kick. Okay? I hope all is well and the family is good. And thank you and God bless. Bye.